I'm Kuro-chan and I'd like to tell you how to make recycled zori. What are recycled cloth sandals? It is one of the Japanese national cultures to use cloth that you no longer use. I decided to tell everyone how to make it because I want you to use it as a substitute for slippers. And a dust cloth at home using the method of zori cloth. If you have bunions or other discomfort in your feet, we recommend that you wear these sandals and regain your healthy feet. Let's make it together. Thank you. This is an introduction to materials. Recommend old bath towels. T-shirts are fine, but T-shirts stretch a little. It's a little difficult, so please use an old bath towel. Tear it into 3 cm pieces. It becomes the length that it is easy to treat and becomes the thickness. Cut a little with scissors and tear. If you do it like this, you can tear as many as you want. And I think it's easy to knit without dust. Then the sandals. The tip is just as important as the shoe. I would like you to firmly knit here. Prepare cloth for meitubo. 2 right and 2 left. Ropes are also sold at the Home Depot or Lowe's. Prepare a rope with a thickness of 5 mm to 6 mm for 3 twisted. These are the 4 for hanao. This is the important part of zori. To make here. Rope. A 3-strand rope. If you make one like this, it will be thinner and your toes will not hurt. I would like you to make this. This is used when inserting meitubo. I think it's an oyster shell. It's okay to cut off the tip of a thick bamboo skewer. Then I want you to aim for a width of 9 cm, so I will use this ruler. This is at 15 cm. I'm going to put a thong on it, so I'll use it at that time. Please use this when determining the overall size. Both men and women. Make it a little smaller than your foot size. It stretches a little as you wear it. I brought 2 for hanao. It's okay if the right and left parts are the same color. Different colors are easier to understand, so please prepare different colors. I will make hanao from now on. Let's make right and left. Prepare 4 pieces of 60 cm cloth in 2 colors. Four ropes to put inside. Cut off 1 strand of the 3-strand rope about 10 cm from the end. This makes it a little less bulky for knitting. Wrap it in a cloth. Placing the rope like this makes it easier to understand. For lined fabrics, place the wrong side up. Let's dock by pinching the edge. Knit using your whole body. I want you to put it under my heel. This is because it applies force to the rope. If you raise your butt so that it doesn't come off, it takes force. Pull the rope tight. Apply a cloth. Put it on your left hand and move forward. After about 3 times, it will fold cleanly. Pull the same rope again and do 1, 2, and 3 times. Now you have both. Place it on your left hand about 5 centimeters away. It's like this in the same way. Bring your right hand forward. Make sure the front and back are not interchanged. I'll take you back. Do the same for the front and back. Now that the left side is done, next we will make the right side in the same way. Right and left completed. Make this part. Zori are the same as shoes. This is important, so I hope you will remember it well. First of the rope. At half. Do it like this. Fold the cloth for meitubo into small pieces like this. Make a cross in the middle of the rope at about 10 centimeters. And let's knock this 10 centimeters to the right side, and when you knock it down, put your strength on this part and hold it down. Now bring it to the right and wrap it around the rope once, then one more time. Can you wrap me around? Please roll it twice. I will raise only here. When I lifted the bottom one up, I wound it twice, but it turned out to be one. I think it's the collar of the kimono. Put your strength there and bring it to the left from the front of the collar. This time, please wrap it once from the top. After winding, next. On the left. Next time, you have to pass behind. Wrap it around once more. I got wrapped up in this. Next, go left. Wrap it around once. Now the meitubo is ready. Next, sit on the floor and knit using both feet. Put it between your toes, like this. I would like to knit. Please remember that cloth sandals can be cleaned by the bad manners. Sit on the floor and bend your legs. Place it so that the 10 centimeters is facing your toes. Bring the rope down 10 centimeters with your little finger and thumb. Same here, drop down with your little finger and thumb. Take it with Meitubo. It is a mistake not to cross here. It will look like this, so make sure there is an intersection here. The little finger is on the outside. Oof. It pulls like this. The next step is a little more difficult. This is net cloth. There are 1, 2, and 3 loops. Insert your hand into the loop on the right side and knit. If you take out your hand, you have crossed 2 streets and come here, so please wrap it around here. Pass 2 more and drop to the left at this point, spread it out a little. Drop it down 10 centimeters. It will be the back side of the zori and the front side of the zori. I will start knitting. Meitubo is tightly knitted. Everyone thinks that he doesn't stretch because he pulls tightly. Let's put a towel here, so please come here once at this time. Otherwise, if you miss it, you'll have to start over from the beginning. Please hold it so that it spreads out little by little. Tie the towel. Never throw away towels, use them all. I'll wrap it like this. Let's knit in order. It's just the right length of a bath towel to do like this. I'm going to do hanao from now on. I add hana. It's a bit difficult to do if this knitted piece is on the top, so please drop it down. The hanao I just knitted. Please place it on the far right corner and check the color of the top and bottom. Since the bottom is pink, first knit normally from the outside and hold it with your left hand at the bottom. Knit the upper part from the inside and wrap it around and knit normally. I held it with my left hand 2 strands below and it loosened up a bit, so I'll knit it. I have to start over here. Also, I knit the lower part normally and have 3 on the back side. Roll the one on the upper right from the inside. I'm holding 4 of them here with my hands, but they're not 9 centimeters. Spread along with this width. I can't get out of this. And then I knit normally at this time, the width of the blade becomes narrower, so please be careful. Firmly the same width as this one. Let's knit. Let's start knitting from here and knit until about 23 centimeters. Then this. Let's get into it. The next task is a lot of fun. The right foot and left foot are the same. Shall we shift and add hanao? One of the 560 cm lengths prepared for hanao. If you cut it in half, you will have a right and a left. Rope right and left, again with your feet. Twist. I think 3 more twists is enough. Under your feet. Put it under my feet. Let's twist here again. The cutting board is twisted with the left hand, and only the right hand moves it. Of meitubo cloth. About the joint. Pass over there. I think you should cut off the tip of the thick bamboo skewer. I'll put it in a table and bring it down. Also, the fun work begins next. I stretched it out to make it easier to pass through. It will be completed soon. Do it like this. Put your hand here. Pull the left to move the right. Pull the right to move the left. It's too early to be happy that the cloth sandals are finished. It's now in shape. Turn it over and put it under your foot again. I got the wrong color. Pull it tight. Pull the extra beetle-like horn tightly and tie it here once. Please tie me just once. In the meantime, while holding this part, pull it tightly and put it under your foot. I hope you don't loosen. Use meitubo for the cover. Firmly tie what has been passed through. I think it's okay if you make the right and left exactly the same way. That's it. The right leg is ready. Here is the left foot. I made some with various materials. Let me introduce you. I made this out of sheets. This is a yukata. You can decide the size freely, but it is better to make it smaller because it stretches. This is a hemp sack of coffee beans. This is also an old towel, and it's a little hard to knit if you use fabric softener. It is easy to knit towels that are stiff without being used. This is wool. I use cloth that I don't use for kimono anymore. You can also use it as winter slippers. It's just a little yarn braid over the top like this. I would like everyone to think about variations and make them. As a recycling series, I use things around me, things I don't want to use anymore. Enjoy your daily life again with a little ingenuity like this. I would like everyone to see and make things that are devised so that they can be used happily in everyday life. Thank you for watching. Let's meet again.